Hello, Huskies back again. This time, finally, with NHL 19 content. We're here. As you can see on the screen, we're hopping into franchise mode, and we're using the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, my goal for this GM mode is because we don't get like realistic rosters until like opening night of the season, which is what, like the first, I think it's the first Wednesday of November, the first Wednesday of October. I think it's the 3rd. So we've got a ways to go. So this is going to be kind of a shorter GM mode, but I wanted to get into NHL 19 because it looks so good. The goal of this will be probably a 5 or 6 year GM mode, and it's going to be every year is cup or bust, pretty much is the way I'm looking at it. Tampa Bay is a good team to pick. Boston was another one. Winnipeg, Nashville, a bunch of these like win now ready teams. And my goal is going to be to win as many cups as I can in the first 5 years. And go from there. And Tampa Bay is a team that's set up for success. Now, I have not really toyed around with franchise mode too much. I see that this is all the same. I'm hoping the menus are a little faster. They're faster in HUT, which is the only thing I've really played. I'm going to turn owner mode off, just because I don't want to deal with all that nonsense. But I am going to leave Fog of War on, obviously. And I'm actually going to leave player morale on because I'm interested to see how it affects this year's game. Last year was just a nightmare. And we're also going to turn injuries down just in case. I don't know if they've changed this at all, fixed it at all. But we're going to go with 8 and see if this affects anything. Like I said, I don't know if what they've done. I have not played any GM mode. I think I simmed 2 seasons. And that was it with Toronto or Chicago, one of the 2 teams. Just to kind of, just to kind of see us get a feel for the sim speed, what trades might happen, stuff like that. It was a relatively lackluster GM mode. I really wasn't paying attention to it. I was just simming it to kind of figure out. But the big change this year is the emphasis on scouting, drafting, kind of building your team. I do like the menu, but it already feels slow, which is disappointing. I kind of expected that because I feel like nothing on this thing has changed. Like, it's the exact same menus except for it's changed color-wise, and then you've got the scouting, which is brand new. And this, oh my god, I'm so glad this is back. This is by far my favorite feature in this game. Oh, it's so slow though. I hope this works as it's supposed to. I really hope this works like it's supposed to. Search. Oh, it does. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love that this is back. We can search for players based on certain play styles, roles, overalls, age, contract, potentials, whatever, anything. Oh, it's fantastic. And it sorts it by trade value, not overall, which is alright. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going with the rosters that are most recent, as in today. Now, this does not have the Carlson trade, because like I said, the rosters are from earlier today, and Carlson got traded this afternoon. So we're not going to have that, unfortunately. I really want to make that trade, though. Alright, and I know the watch list is up to 25 players. That's still not a whole lot. I wish there was more than that. But 25 is definitely better than 5. I mean, 5 was just dumb. As for scouts, I know this might be a long video. I don't know exactly what we're looking into. It already has scouts pretty much out there. The guys that I'm not going to mess with are the ones that are in the NHL and the AHL. Like, these guys I'm going to all leave here, because I want all of those to get scouted, so those can stay there. What I want to check out on is the Canadian ones. I kind of want to take... Oh no, he's... Current assignment. Scout Norwegian. Evaluation abilities. They have abilities too? Oh my goodness. This guy's good in Scandinavian. So this guy should stay in Russia. God, there's so much to this, man. It's so nice. This guy's good in Scandinavia as well. Where's he currently? Oh god, I'm going to lose all the buttons so fast. So that's the first guy. This guy is in the Sim Liga. He's only a C overall. He's alright, so he's good. I wonder if they put these guys where they should be best. He's in the SHL. Yep. Rick Connor, he's probably a. He's only a C. All right, so let's look. So I don't care too much. Region efficiency. Here we go. So okay, Thorn, he's best in the QMJHL. Find prospects, scout specific players. Find prospects. Oh my goodness, and I can set them all individually for the entire. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. We have 3 scouts we can hire. Are there any scouts out there worth hiring? And I guess one thing that I noted from the scouting video that they released was I should sign one scout to. They're all. How is this guy overall a B? Because he's a prospect discovery. These guys are all Bs, but everything's a C. QMJ OHL. He's good in the US. WHL. Where am I needed when most? Region efficiency. WHL is good. The OHL is good. I need a better WHL guy. Okay. So let's see if we can find a better Western Hockey League scout. I don't mind the one I have currently, but I feel like this guy is just. He's got better familiarity. He's got better. He's gonna find better prospects, so I can leave them both there. Yeah, we'll do that. I can set one of them to find prospects and the other one to scout specific players. This Klimchuk guy, he's a pro scout, so he should stay in the NHL. Oh my god, he's so good. But again, he's an NHL scout. He's an AHL scout, actually. Okay. I wonder if I should really put a whole lot of emphasis on my. God, they're all coming back on like the same days. That's gonna be a bit annoying. I don't think I'm gonna change any of this. I want to wait and see. I want to wait for that one scout to get hired, and then we'll mess with it. One thing I do want to see if I can change is if I can change the way that Fog of War works. I like Fog of War, but the only thing I want to be able to have on Fog of War is on player type, player role, potential. Okay, so I don't want this, I don't want this, I want this. The only thing I want is player type. Everything else can be off, but player type I want on. Just because that makes it a little more realistic. You can understand what type of player he is by just knowing what he is. So let's sim a couple days and see if the scout signs. I'm sure he will. He's probably got no other offers. Alright, so that's actually simmed pretty quick. I want to see what the simming like. Alright, so he signed. Alright, so the simming in this screen looks pretty good. Yeah, this is nice. This is definitely an improvement. This will make going through the playoffs a little easier. Alright, so let's assign that scout to the WHL. And then we'll go actually take a look at our team. What was his name? Oshie. Okay, so he's already in the WHL. Find prospects. Any prospect quality, any, and I'm just gonna leave him there for the entire season. So that should be August 22nd. Yep, that's fine. He can stay there, and I'm gonna kind of do that with most of my scouts. But let's go look at our team. I said Tampa Bay is a very good team. Obviously a win now team, a team that we see quite often in the. We used to see in the NHL 18 a lot. It's gonna take a while to get used to reading all this stuff. So our big names, obviously Victor Hedman, Nikita Kucherov. Where's Stamkos? Why is he in the system? Oh, they're probably sent down because of preseason. Right, I should be playing my prospects in the. Damn it. That's okay. We've got some. It's obvious. It's putting prospects in. I'll have to be on that a little more going forward. But looking at our team, we'll look at forwards first. And In the system, we've got Yanni Gord. Steven Stamkos currently, he's down there because of the preseason, which is fine. Although, one thing I do wish they would have done, I like the role in the franchise player on this first page, but I'm disappointed that the player type, the playmaker in the top left corner, is on the second page, and there's no way to see it on the edit line screen, and you'll see that in a minute. But looking at, we've got some guys that can slot in if needed. Like Ernie's a good young guy. Paquette's a great bottom six forward, as long as he's not playing center. Unless they gave him faceoffs finally. They did. He's got 75 faceoffs now. Okay, so he's a guy that can play at center. Anthony Cirelli, he's another guy that just has to progress a little bit. He can end up, what is he? It's two-way forward. He can be a good bottom six guy. 75 faceoffs. I also got to get accustomed to what the binoculars. I think it's 4 bars are fully scouted. So I like our forwards. We've got a couple of guys that are potentially good. Not a whole lot. Tyler Radish is one that could get in there. Defensively, oops, that's centers. Wait, do we have anybody in the NHL that I missed? I mean, Kucherov, Point, Palat, Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson, somebody's got to go. I like Johnson, but he's making $5 million. He's an 83. I've heard that contracts and salaries are a bit more realistic, so we'll have to wait and see. Callahan's another guy that's got to go. 78 overall. Currently making $5.8 million. Yeah, no, he's got to go. He's going to go on the trade block real quick. Not a whole lot. I mean, Volkov and Stevens, maybe. Defensively, though, is where we're pretty strong. Hedman, Sergachev, Strawman, Girardi even. Mason, Gons. Do we have anybody in the system? McDonough, Braden Coburn. Like, so we have one of the best decors in the league when McDonough's here. And, I mean, we're no slouch in that either with Vasilevsky. He's an 88 overall. And we got Louis Domingue as our backup. Connor Ingram. Not a horrible guy to have in the system. He is a low starter, but who knows? Maybe he gets to the point where we can potentially use him as a backup. But I want to get to the... Actually, let's set up our trade block because I want to get rid of... actually, the first round picks could stay, if I'm honest. But the guy that's got to go is I'm actually going to put Johnson on there. And I'm going to put... Callahan a center? No, he's not. He's a winger. He's a right winger. Of course he is. Put Callahan on there. And I think that's everybody I want to trade. Oh, we have Callan Foote. Nice. Callan Foote's a guy that can get up to a top 4 defenseman pretty quickly. I think that's it, to be honest. And I guess I could put my my first round pick back up there, because like I said, this is going to be a... Okay, so we don't have 20... Oh, no, we do. Well, I don't know why it... Interesting. Alright, so 2019, we'll put that there. Surplus. Oh, right, morale. I forgot that was a thing. Current picks, yep. Future picks, yep. Minimum age. We'll go 30. How old is Tyler Johnson? He is 28, and Callahan is 33. Okay, so 28. Actually, let's just change this one to 28. I have to delete that one. 28. Alright, so that way they'll pick those two. Callahan won't be as much of an issue to trade right now. He's more of a guy that I have to get rid of before the offseason. We have caution for our team chemistry. That's not good. Alright, so no thank you. Let's go ahead. Let's best lines this for now. Palat, Point, Kucherov, Miller, Johnson, Killorn. This isn't going to be right because obviously we have Stamkos and Yanni Gord, Cedric Paquette, Cirelli on the H. So let's just simulate the regular season. I don't have any guys that I need to scout in my team. It's only for after the first year's draft you have to scout players. But the roster you start with, you know of. At least that's what I've noticed. Oh, I like the last 10 on the main menu here. Players on waivers, we're fine. Locker room interactions. We have 70 team chemistry. All right, so now let's edit our lines. Now we should be good. I hope. We're not. I have to call these guys up? Why do I have to call them up? Why are they down there? Ugh. Is it because of salary cap? It might be because of salary cap. It shouldn't. What? Oh, call up Stamkos, McDonough, Gord, Coburn. Like, I have to call up my entire team. This is ridiculous. Gaunt, Stevens, Dumont. Alright. That's fine. Don't be upset that Stamkos left the team. He wasn't going to stay. Like, Coburn, Paquette. We'll do them two first. Mason, Volkov. No waivers, no waivers. Then actually I have to learn how to say this guy's name. Somebody told me how to say it before, but I don't remember. So I'm actually going to call him up as well. Just to ensure that our team is set. Bourneval can go down. Actually, let's call up, how many skaters do I have? Oh, I have 18. Let's call up Cirelli, not Cirelli. Cirelli and Dachin. Actually, Dachin's are probably, no, yeah, let's call it Dachin. Alright, there we go. So now let's set our lines, and let's see what our team actually looks like now. Alright, so the AHL, I'm just going to best lines. Underhoff, Ernie, Volkov. I see these guys are all scouted. Okay. Taylor Radish should probably be a little higher. Ernie's already 23. He's not going to get much better. Bourneval's 26. Underhoff. Okay, defensively, Mason, McBain. That's fine. Alright, NHL. Best lines, Hedman, McDonough, Strawman, Sergachev, Coburn, Girardi. Why does best linesing it? Okay, maybe people captain, that should be captain. Alright, so Stamkos, Kucherov, Palat, that's not going to change. Yanni Gord, Braden Point, JT Miller. I thought Miller was a center. He actually is a left wing, okay. Callahan, Johnson, Killorn, Conacher, Paquette, Cirelli. Alright, well I want Callahan on the fourth line because I think Corey Conacher is a sniper. He's a playmaker. Got a decent shot. He's going to score more goals than Callahan, that's for sure. Defensively, Hedman, McDonough, Sergachev, Strawman, Girardi, Coburn. That's fine. There's not much to change about this team, if I'm honest. JT Miller might be a guy to move for more of an offensive-focused second liner. But this team is so deep, and the defense is so good. Plus throwing cap constraints, and I'm a bit... Oop, I have to call it Vasilevsky. I'm glad I checked my goaltenders. That would have been bad. Goalies, we can probably send them both down. Yep. Alright. Edit lines. I'm surprised it didn't put my lines back to normal. I figured it would. Vasilevsky, that shouldn't affect morale either. These guys should know where they're starting. I want Ingram starting. And then him backup. Alright, I think we're set now. I checked everything. Forwards are good, defense is good, goalie's good. Let's go ahead, let's knock out game one, and we'll call this a video. Alright, taking on the Florida Panthers. Let's see how the sim looks here. See if it's quick, see if it's noisy. Alright, so this is already different. I don't know if I like the no background rink, but see if we can get off to a good start. Alright. I like the red and blue. That's good, that's good. Dadonov gets one early, but Kucherov answers. Interesting. I like the blue and the red behind the goals. Cedric Paquette getting one. Nice. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the whole menu thing because the last two seasons, nice Kucherov. The last two seasons, the menus have all been the same, and it's just very easy to find things, to see things. Now it's just a bit of an adjustment period to figure out where things are. All right, power play. Ooh, Bukestad gets a shorty. Nice, Victor Hedman with the empty netter though. All right, so 1-0 to start the year for Tampa. We've got some things to kind of get accustomed to, get used to. I think this is gonna be fun though. I'm gonna try to figure out if like what moves I should make. I don't really think there's too many moves to make, to be honest. Tampa Bay is not a team that really needs to get overly better, but there are some areas of improvement that I could look at. But if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments as always. And that's where we're gonna call this one. I hope you are ready for our adventure that will be NHL 19. I am ready to get back on the horse, back on the grind, back to daily videos. And hopefully I see you in episode 2 for more.